Brent, the global benchmark for crude oil, jumped in price on Monday following the voluntary production caused by member nations of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, as well as OPEC allies, jointly referred to as OPEC+. Oil price, which hovered around $70 per barrel a month ago, the lowest in about 15 months, suddenly jumped to 84.7 barrel per dollar as at 5:23 p.m. Nigerian time on Monday, global oil price data showed. This came as the Joint Ministerial Monitoring Committee of OPEC held its 48th meeting via video conference on Monday. OPEC stated on its website, where it also officially announced the voluntary oil production cost by some countries. It said the committee revealed the crude oil production data for the months of January and February 2023 and noted the overall conformity for participating OPEC and non-OPEC countries of the Declaration of Cooperation. It said the members of the committee reaffirmed their commitment to the Declaration of Cooperation, which extended to the end of 2023 as decided at the 33rd OPEC and non-OPEC ministerial meeting on October 5, 2022, and urged all participating countries to achieve full conformity and adhere to compensation mechanism. The global oil cartel stated that the meeting noted that the oil production cost was a precautionary measure aimed at supporting the stability of the oil market. Nigeria's revenue from crude oil export increased by 337 billion naira in March, hitting 1.8 trillion naira, shipping data has shown. This came as the country attained its crude oil production target of 1.6 million barrels per day in March from 1.3 million barrels per day recorded in February. Output for January was 1.25 million barrels per day, while that of February was 1.3 million barrels per day. Shipping data from Refinitiv Icon showed that the country attained 1.6 million barrels per day production target for the first quarter of 2023. The country's output increase has in turn contributed significantly to the 28.90 million barrels per day of oil produced by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries for the month of March. A leap in production by 300,000 barrels per day in March means the country's production has shot up by 9.3 million barrels in the period under review, just as the total production for the month was 49,600,000 barrels. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on Monday night said it did not pay 20 billion naira to ghost consultants as alleged by an online medium. The company said it read with utmost dismay a report by an online platform alleging paying the sum of 20 billion naira to ghost consultants and theft of multi-billion naira tax due to the Ogun State government. It said that as a responsible corporate organization, it does not have or deal with ghost consultants, and at NNPC Limited, the process of engaging consultants whenever the need arises is clear and verifiable and follows global best practices. The Chief Corporate Communication Officer, Gabaldeen Mohammed, in a statement issued late on Monday night, also said the claim of a missing 20 billion naira is absolutely false and baseless. The oil firm demanded that the online media platform should retract the said publication, stressing that the going organization should verify its facts before going to the press. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has approved 173 digital lending applications to operate in the country. Of the 173,119 have full approvals and 54 have conditional approvals. After loan apps started harassing Nigerians, the Commission began a registration drive to protect citizens from the atrocities of these apps. It released a limited interim regulation and registration framework and guidelines for digital lending 2022 to regulate the digital lending space and make registration and approval a prerequisite for companies seeking to operate in the space. After shifting its deadline multiple times, it finally adopted March 27, 2023 as the close of registration. The Commission has now released a list of approved apps that can operate in the country, and companies without approval will not be able to operate in the space. The Nigerian Postal Service has announced plans to launch the digital postcode system in Nigeria in June. A Postmaster General of the Federation and CEO NIPOST, Adeyemi Adepoju, disclosed this at the end of a two-day workshop retreat on the digital postcode system in collaboration with National Population Commission, National Space Research and Development Agency, Office of the Surveyor General of the Federation, and other partners held in Kefi, Nasarawa State. Adepoju noted that the digitalization of the postcode system would facilitate efficient mail delivery and enhance security agencies' response to emergencies, thereby reducing banditry, kidnapping, and internet scams. He further stated that it would provide an effective healthcare delivery system, adequate revenue and tax collection, and utility bill distribution, adding that the digital postcode would boost Nigeria's economic and help reduce insecurity. The NIPOST boss added that implementing digital postcode could enhance the seamless issuance of driver's licenses, national identification, management number, international passport, banking services, and other address verification services. Up next, Nigeria spends foreign remittance on household consumption. These and more after this commercial break.